Hey Leute, willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Hyperdimension Neptunia. Ich weiß übrigens, Hyperdimension Neptunia wird mir jetzt jedes Mal der hinten wieder asynchron.
Warum?
Aber nicht der Ton, sondern das hier. Der Ton.
Ah, okay.
Der Ton, wie damals wie bei Persona 4 Golden. Und auch nur in den letzten 2 Minuten.
Komisch.
So, wir haben die Quest gemacht, die wollten wir abgeben. A hard day's work is at an end. Good job out there, you two. Hooray for working hard. The back of my mind is saying that this isn't really CPU-worthy work. Doing odd jobs, increasing shares. True. Most ordinary citizens take on quests to make a bit of money. I don't know how to do any kind of work except for this, so... That's okay, you're still new to this whole CPU thing. You're so nice to me. But you need to get more competent, otherwise your people are going to start doubting your ability. I take it back, you're being strict again. Excuse me, ladies. What? Is a CPU something you become? You're not just born one? What? Of course you're not. I was supposed to become a CPU myself, but... You see, someday I'll become the CPU of my own nation, and this one won't even hold a candle to it. Hooray! Go for it, Noah! You should at least say that you won't lose to me, your greatest rival, or there's no competition. Which reminds me, we haven't seen her today. She had to go to do some shopping. Whoa, hey, too much subject jumping. So like, you turn to a CPU, isn't it bad if anybody can become one? It's not easy, so it's not a problem. Seriously, what's wrong with you? This is basic common knowledge. It's not my common knowledge. Me, Neptunia, and everyone else were born CPUs. You were born that way? Wow, that's so neat. I told you to stop believing everything this girl says. Man, this is so crazy. It's like I've literally fallen down to a different world. Because you did! Warum ist das Ding schon wieder unten? Ich hab's doch vorhin erst hochgetan. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm curious. Ich hab das Spiel nach oben getan und plötzlich war es wieder so wie vorhin unten.
That's what she said.
Und den scheiß Ton speichert er auch nicht. Mann ey. Ich musste schon wieder auf 30 runterschrauben.
Aha.
Ich weiß nicht warum. I'm curious though, how do you become a CPU? Does something good come from it? I can't believe you're just ignorant. I kinda pity you. Whatever, it's annoying, but I'll explain to you. Yay, I'm not pumped about how you phrase it, but go on. First you need a CPU memory, which is found inside a memory core. In unserer Welt, wir brauchen die CPU memories, um Pläne zu machen. Oh, like a class change item. Kinda boring names though. Are they rare drops? Beyond rare. Legendary. Only a few memory cores exist and they only produce CPU memories once every couple of centuries. Centuries? Pretty balls for a respawn time. Only MMO shut-ins who camp for weeks can get it. It's a word. The interval is still randomized, so it's not like you can set a clock for the next one's arrival. If you really want one, I guess you could camp for it, like I said, but competition is kinda light. And there's a memory core near this place. I see, so you were hanging out by the CPU memory, Pluty. Man, I bet there was a swashbuckling fantasy melee to claim it. Nobody battles over it. I just said there aren't a lot of people looking for one. I stumbled upon mine when I went on a lovely picnic. Oh, it was that easy? I don't get it yet. Keep on with the explainings. Well, the weather was really nice that day and I decided to open up my basket by the river. Oh, stop right there. Don't remind me of that day. The sheer terror I felt the first time Pluto activated HDD. Terror, you say? Ugh, forget it. Let's get back on topic. You need that item to turn into a CPU, but that doesn't mean anyone with it can become a CPU. Only people born with certain qualities are eligible, so if someone lacking those tries... Yeah, if they try. I mean, it's an old fairy tale, but I was told they would turn into a hideous monster. Sounds terrifying. What gives? It's rare to get the items, and even if someone does, they might be monsterfied instead. That's a pretty big risk. You had some brave guts to wanna be a CPU, Pluty. Oh, I didn't really want to. I picked it up and thought it was my rice ball, so I ate it.
The fuck?
I said not to remind me. It is risky, but I think there's something merit to becoming a CPU. First of all, you can go and found your own nation. Huh, so the CPUs make the nations, not the other way around? Oh, I know what you mean. Did the chicken or the egg hatch first, right? Yeah, kinda, sorta. But anyway, whichever is first, it all ends up the same, huh? Not to interrupt your philosophical musings, but I'm going to keep talking. Second, you gain divine powers, and with those powers you protect and guide humanity. If you do a good job, people will have more faith in you, and that increases your powers further. See, that jives with what I know about CPUs. For the longest time, there was only one CPU in existence and ruled the only nation around. It's still fine for those who believe in her, but many disagree with and have no faith in this CPU. Life outside of a nation's borders can be pretty hard to endure. That's why I want to become a CPU and give those people a new nation for them to believe in. That's exactly the type of motivation Class President Noir would have. You're so cool, Noir. But then Plutia beat me to it, and she wasn't even trying to be a CPU. I already apologized for that about a gazillion times. I see. I think I get most of it, at least half of it. Thanks. But if that's how it's here, I guess I don't need to be a CPU. Kind of frustrating that I can't change forms, but it isn't really that big of a deal. Besides, if I became a CPU, it means that I'd have to do more work. I'm tired of all the forced labor. I must hurry and become a CPU. It'd kill me if I turn into an old hack while Plutia stays young. Aw, you'll be okay. You'll be a cute old lady, Noir. Noir Spinster Edition. I pay to see that. But seriously, I doubt you'd be cute. You probably wear floral mew-mews and lecture kids these days. Hey, stop the presses! What? Don't shout. Noir, you're getting older. I mean, why? What do you mean, why? That's how the concept of time works. What do you think I am? No, but I mean, Pluty will always look like that. I'm a CPU now, so I'm always going to look like this. Uh-oh, hold up. So unless I become a CPU here, I'm gonna get all that stuff too, right? Yes, that is still how the concept of time works. Neppy, were you born way far away from books and language? Nope, this won't do at all. I like being young and adorable. But letting myself become all sexy and busty wouldn't be too bad. Still, I get all that sexiness when I transform, and we'd only really need one old hack in the party. I have no idea what you're talking about. How am I supposed to respond to your insane ramblings? That settles it. I'm gonna become a CPU. Again. For the approximate 24 million members of the Nep fan club, I want to keep my current figure. Ooh, fun. You're going to become a CPU too? If it were that easy, I'd already be one, you know. You'd have no idea how hard I've been trying. So basically, if you find a memory thing, I call dibs, and then you can get one, wow. Excuse me? Where'd you get off deciding that? Dude, come on. Main characters always get priority. I mean, even if you become a CPU, you won't be all that popular. Thus, Nep get dibs. Whatever, I know I'll be way more popular than you. I'm not giving my item to you. I hope all three of us get to become CPUs.
Aber ist sie nicht schon ein CPU? Sollte das nicht auch auf diese Welt wirken?
Nein, das haben ja,
Let me think a bit, Jill.
das letzte Mal doch Ding gemacht, wir... Muss ich jetzt eine Mori?
Ja, aber der Zustand des Körpers sagt doch nichts über die Verwandlungsfähigkeit aus.
Apparently, weil es eine andere Dimension ist, kann sie sich nicht verwandeln.
Ja, okay, das ist ja schön, aber der Körper selber ist ja immer noch unsterblich.
Apparently not anymore.
That's bullshit. This is not how this works.
This is how this works.
No, it's not.
Huh? Hey, Noah! What? As quiet as ever here. Colder than the cold is cold. Anyway, check out this quest. It's close to Louis' border. And? Louis, I tell ya, Louis, that means Blanc. Huh? Blanc? Blanc. Well, I guess I recall Louis' CPU going by that name. I knew it! Blanc's Louis' CPU! Yes, sire! You look so happy, Neppy. Well, yeah, we know each other, but then again, she might have been replaced by a clone too. Wow, so you're also friends with Louis' CPU. Cool. Enough with the clone nonsense. And Plutia, I know that I told you to stop being gullible. Okay, I'll go and say hi. Noah's been a huge downer, so maybe Blanc will be better. Excuse me? Go and say hi. Stop right there, missy. Whatever, Mom. You can't tell me what to do. Like hell, I'm your mother. I'm stopping you for your own good. If someone like you was into Louis' territory, who knows what awful things would happen to you. Awful things? You don't mean cords and tentacles against, do you? Those things were the worst. Cords and tentacles? I watched no hinted to know where this is going.
Yes.
Don't you dare explain those to her. And Plutia, don't sound so interested. Wait, again? Are you serious? Dang, you respond to a lot of key points in one line. Not too shabby, Noah. I really don't enjoy your praise. I have to keep interjecting because you two say the dumbest things. Dumb things aside, why do you think bad stuff would go down if we went to Louis? Well, Louis is very mysterious and isolated. We're told to stay away, so... It's an isolationist nation. Maybe it became so strict because it was the only nation for a long time. It's difficult enough just to leave the place. I can't imagine a red tape required to get in. But I've never heard of any crimes or scandals happening within. Once you get in, maybe it's peaceful. So basically the Louis I know and this place are different. May Blanc is extra evil too, like more violent, and she flips out and kills people all the time. I'm personally against the policy where you don't care about others, so long as your own nation is safe. Yes, I must make my own nation as soon as I possibly can. Do your best, Noah. You should try harder too. You actually have a nation to run. Oopsies, she's scolding me. Anyway, that's how it up there, so we shouldn't get too close. Plus, there are some other unsavory rumors about Louis. Unsavory? This sounds pretty juicy, Phoebe summed of those rumors. It's nothing like that. Besides, they're just rumors, so who knows how much is true. In a nutshell, rumors say that Louis and the Seven Sages are colluding behind the scenes. Oh, those chocolate things. I think I mentioned them before.
Thank you all so much for coming here today. So, well...
Hey, we can't hear you at all. Can't you speak a bit louder?
Yes, your favorite character, Sandra.
What? Why is he always there?
Because
Why?
he's always the bulky bitch.
Yes, I love it. If he's a discount, I love it too.
So
Nein, he's a
sorry.
roboter.
Aww. I thought he was a discount one.
I'd like to start the Seven Sages meeting.
Don't talk like a fool.
I love you too. Ich kann immer noch nicht glauben, dass sie dieselbe Synchronstimme wie Kazumi hat.
Yeah.
She's fumbling all her words, too. If she thinks that kind of speech is cute at her age, yikes!
Schön, dass du auch wieder da bist.
At my age? Oh dear. I know I'm not exactly the youngest thing around, but...
Okay, enough cutie pies. It's cruel to tease her about it too much.
I love him too.
Okay.
Especially in the anime.
Okay.
Er ist derjenige, der im Anime, also dem, wo ich geschaut habe, es gibt mehrere, Noir gestalkt hat und fotografiert hat, wo dann Noir Scream das erste Mal auftaucht. Dieses, du weißt, welchen Schrei ich meine, ne?
Yes.
Und das ist der.
Why?
Und er sagt auch, my Metal Gear is solid hard.
Bullshit.
Also der macht Metal Gear References.
Can't we hurry this meeting up? I'm a very busy man with a very busy schedule to keep.
I know this voice too.
Yes, me too.
Who even called this meeting? I came a long way, so if it's about something trivial, someone's dead.
The one who called today's meeting was... me.
Get out of town! You?
I'm sorry about that. It was impudent of me to call you all here.
Enough! This meeting will drag on if you get spooked by every little comment.
Er klingt ein bisschen wie Shido, ist es aber nicht.
Nein, finde ich jetzt überhaupt nicht.
Gerade eben meine ich. Dieses Enough.
No.
Still, having little Ray give us a call is rare. Something big must have happened.
Yes, something has. I can't confirm the info, and I haven't gathered any evidence. But I feel it's highly credible, so...
Enough procedural nonsense. Out with it.
Okay. Actually, a new CPU has appeared in Planetoon.
What? Are you certain of this?
Rather, had appeared. Or may have appeared, it seems. Or so it feels.
Speak with certainty! Speak with unbridled passion!
Read, Schwarzer!
I love you.
Watch into the sky, zoom out, and scream Read, Schwarzer!
No, not again.
Yes!
Appeared! A new CPU appeared in Planetoon.
I can't be asked to believe it just yet. But if true, this is quite a conundrum.
Planetoon, huh? What do you make of this?
2 CPUs in a nation that would topple from a single sneeze? How can I believe this?
Say what you like, but it's completely true. Maybe.
Who are you, Morgana?
Maybe.
Das wird dein Herz ändern. Vielleicht. Wir können ihn trainieren. Vielleicht. Die Tür wird sich öffnen, wenn wir beliebter sind. Vielleicht.
Wahrscheinlich.
So, who's your informant? How'd you get this info?
That's... well...
Nothing like that has gotten stuck in my web of information. I hate to say it, but I highly doubt that little Ray here could get information before me.
Well, that is to say, due to some profound circumstances.
I will only warn you once. If you attempt to deceive me, you had better be prepared to die.
There's no way I'd ever try to deceive you. That would be outrageous.
Ich habe übrigens endlich verstanden, warum sie A4 heißt. Was ihre Anspielung ist.
I don't know.
Ein R4-Modul.
So.
Ein Cheat-Modul. Ein Cheat-Modul. R4. A4.
R4 ist kein Cheat-Modul.
Doch,
R4 ist...
Doch, für den DS und sowas. Das ist das du weißt noch dieses DS Cheat-Modul, wo wir eingesteckt haben und dann das Spiel?
Das war das Action Replay.
Ja, das wird auch A4 genannt.
Why? Eine R4 ist eine DS-Karte wie die TTDS.
Oder war es dann doch die? Auf alle Fälle Cheat und illegal.
Ach wirklich? Es ist nicht Cheaten? Okay, Cheaten kannst du damit schon. Aber es ist zum Abspielen von DS-Titeln auf dem Original.
Still, it needs to be verified.
Oder 3DS, je
It's
nachdem.
quite a shocker if true. A shock it got by me, that is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How would you confirm this crap, too? I'd rather pick belly length than follow up on this sketchy story.
For these kinds of blue-collar situations, I think we all know who would be appropriate. Oh, did that noisy little brat decide not to join us today?
It's a welcome change of pace. Her shrieking blows my eardrums.
You mean Underling oder Linda? Es ist beides ihr Name. Es ist
No.
beides ihr Name, aber in Rebirth wurde sie als Underling bezeichnet. Poor Linda.
Actually, I let her know about it before this meeting. Then she ran off without hearing the rest of my report, even though I tried to stop her.
Ha! Impatient little twerp.
Either way, it simplifies matters. We'll just wait for her to get back and then discuss further.
So, we wait for now, huh? I hope it isn't a waste of time.
And here I wanted to hurry back to the office and work late again.
The fuck?
He's an office worker through and through.
Okay.
I mean, he's not as good as Larry.
That's what she said.
I love Larry. I love Aoki.
Oh, hey! I'm starved! When do the caterers get here?
Yeah, it's only polite for the one who calls the meeting to provide the others with food. Chop, chop, chop.
Huh? But whenever any of you called one, there wasn't even a pitcher of water.
You want to say that again? Care to voice that complaint a bit louder?
Yes!
Not at all. I'll prepare something right
Well,
away.
if Dogi would scream at me, I would be intimidated
Ray.
too.
Poor bastard.
That's what she said.
I love this Ray more than
I
our
see.
Ray.
These 7 sages are the villains this time around.
Were you really listening? Are you sure you understand?
No.
Why so skeptical? I definitely said, oh, I see.
Okay, then paraphrase what I just went over with you.
Ooh, I'll take this as a challenge. I'll gladly face you, player 2. So, the 7 whatevers don't like CPUs ruling the nations and whine a lot and say bad stuff, right?
So far, so good.
Therefore, I conclude that those folks are the bad guys. Ta-da! Flawless victory!
You're not wrong.
You cut out the whole second half. It's not that simple. I knew you stopped paying attention.
Ah, okay. You got me.
Huh? Neppy gave the wrong answer? Do you mean to say that you stopped listening to me too?
That one girl who picks on me is the 7 sages.
Oh nein!
I don't like her.
Oh, wir reden hier... Oh, ich weiß, von wem wir reden. Wir reden hier nicht von Underling. Wir reden hier von wen anders da.
Okay.
Sie ist wie diese Piratentuse aus Mega Man X. Oder ähnlich. Also ich glaube, sie ist aus Mega Man, die Anspielung. Ich bin mir nicht sicher.
And you clearly only get about half of the
Also vor allem ich krieg diese Vibes, wenn ich sie sehe. Ich habe sie auch im Anime gesehen. Sie ist... I don't like her.
I might even talk longer this time. So make a sandwich and listen.
Oh, really? Can't we, like, mash through the boring stuff with the X button?
Nein, dann verpasst du die gesamte Cutscene. Das stoppt nicht an der nächsten Cutscene, das stoppt erst, wenn du wieder selber stoppst.
Yes.
Das ist das Problem hier, wenn du vorspulst. Andere Videospiele, ja, du kannst so lange vorspulen, also bis du zur nächsten Cutscene kommst, ne?
Mhm.
Dieses Spiel, fuck it, ich gehe hier durch.
Yes.
Meinetwegen skippen wir das gesamte Spiel. Auch wenn dazwischen Erkundung oder Dungeon Crawling und sowas kommt. Die nächste Cutscene,
Ja, warum nicht, no?
I'm not very good at mashing. I prefer the skip function. So let's press the square button.
wir sind hier nicht auf der PlayStation, guys.
Of course.
Ich habe hier einen Controller, ein Logitech und der wird als Xbox-Controller angezeigt. Warum auch immer.
You will listen to my plot-advancing lecture. Got it?
Yes.
No.
Good. The Seven Sages is a shadowy organization that gets its name from having 7 head members.
Do they now?
Their platform advocates proper laws, and they want to found a nation free from CPU governance. Of course, because they believe that, they're against the very existence of CPUs. Ever since Plutia created Planet Toon, she's been harassed by them several times. Their operations are said to have started 10 years ago. Any more info is vague and pretty sparse.
But they don't just want a CPU-free nation with laws, they want total chaos.
Yes.
At least Afua. Because she always wants to kill CPUs.
Dude, she's basically a pirating device.
Of course.
As for the 7 heads of the group, only one is known to the public. It's even rumored they have a hand in criminal activities behind the scenes. But there's no proof. And that thing I said about them having some connection to Louis? That's one of those rumors. But apparently, a good number of people agree with their ideals.
Ja, mein Gott, dann soll sie doch eine eigene Nation machen, meine Fresse.
Ja, ne?
Dann können sie ja machen, was sie wollen, dann hat die Welt halt 5 Nationen. Duh.
So we can't say with
That's what she said.
100% certainty that they're evil. So, that was a pretty amazing summary. Did you get all that?
No. War doch klar.
Oh, there's a picture of you two next to the definition of wasted effort. I'm so tired now.
Aw, Plutie, did you hear that? Noir just gave up on us.
Of course.
Aw, don't give up on us.
You two are so noisy. Just look up the stupid Neptunia entry later.
Noir, you're such an ice queen, and your explanations are so roundabout and hard to understand.
That's a fact.
It's easier on our noggins to call them the bad guys, the 7 stages.
The 7 stages are bad.
7 sages? Oh, jeez, how can you forget that name so fast? Gathunk!
Die hat die Tür mitgebracht. Sandra. Frau?
Hm?
Bist du noch da? Ja, jetzt bist du wieder da. Ich hab gesagt, die hat eine ganze Tür mitgebracht.
Yes.
I found you!
Whoa, who's this broad? Plutie, we have a visitor.
Speak of the tiny devil.
It's the meanie! Uh-huh. So you're the one. I see.
Well, what's with this kid? I feel like you're unzipping my vest with your eyeballs. Ew.
Wait, she's here for Neptune? Oh, in that case, sorry, but I don't feel like dealing with her.
Oh, me neither. Sorry.
Rude.
Nikki.
No.
You two are gonna leave my party? Come on, don't do that.
I guess you appear to be a teen, but your body is so underdeveloped. All right, you're a little girl.
That's the right one.
A
Of
girl
course.
smaller than me just called me a little girl.
And to think they would allow such a young and naive little girl to work as a CPU. It's unjust! It's brutish! It violates international law! I'll never forgive Planetune.
Ja, sie will Kinder beschützen. Kinder sollen nicht arbeiten. Das war auch im Anime. Die hat dann Neptune angekotzt. Wie kannst du es wagen, Kinder zum Arbeiten zu zwingen? Dabei hat sie nur eine Sega-Party gemacht.
Okay.
Und sie ist News-Reporterin.
The fuck?
Yikes! Now she's going on a tirade. What's the deal? Why do I gotta sit and nod while a little girl I don't know makes fun of me?
Did you just call me a little girl? How am I little, huh? Only little girls call others names.
If that's your killer comeback, you're definitely a little girl. I mean, you said it to me first.
Fact.
You said it again! Oh, that's twice! I'll never forgive you for this slight.
What's your name, bitch?
Oh, you want to challenge me to a duel? I won't lose in a cat fight.
Ow! You hit me! I got hit by a stupid little girl!
You're no match for me. You need about 100 years of training before you can insult me, little girl.
You did it again!
Ooh, Nappy is so strong.
More like her opponent is embarrassingly weak. I see. Instead of arguing, she just smacked her in the mouth. No way I could have done that.
I can't believe it! It's illegal to hurt little girls! You'll pay dearly for this!
Bye.
You just admitted to being a little girl. I guess I win.
No,
It's just illegal if it's an adult. This is called a squabble.
I knew
Yes.
you were just a little baby girly girl. Neppy, that might have been a bit too much gloating.
No, destroy her immediately.
She's immature.
Yes.
Even compared to this kid.
Why are you two yelling at me? You abandoned me, so I had to fight back. I had no choice. Now, don't cry. That's a good little girl.
Jeez, looks like Neptune had her claws out. Oh, there's a blood smear. Poor little thing.
Huh? I'm being shunned, aren't I?
Don't touch me! I won't accept charity from my sworn enemies.
Ouchies.
Don't get an attitude. We're just trying to help.
Shut your stupid mouth! I see Planetune has finally shown its true colors. You make children work, and you react violently when criticized.
No!
What a bad influence for kids.
You started it. I'm not.
You always come here, make a big fuss, and then toss around false accusations.
Shut up! I'm on a mission to protect every single child in the whole wide world. That means I am in the right. Therefore, all who oppose me are big pedophiles and gross weirdos.
Worst logic ever.
More importantly, that woman's information was correct. I can't believe we're evenly matched.
Weiß es doch. Blumen sind das Lieblingsspielzeug von Katzen.
She made you cry.
Yeah,
How was that anywhere close to even?
It was a
Oh, baby.
flawless victory for Nappy.
Yeah, I know. Fell down.
Shut up, I said! Ahem. Well, I completed my investigation. You're the new CPU here, right?
Ooh, has my awesome reputation reached
The arrow is a
this
wish.
little girl
Weißt
I've
du doch.
never seen before?
Übrigens, sie hat gerade gesagt, jeder, der ihr im Weg steht, ist ein Pädophil.
That's bullshit. This is not what pedophile means.
It is.
I'm flattered.
No,
But
it's
if I
not.
get too famous, my private life will... Too much charisma is a curse.
She's not as...
What?
Noir, don't shoot me down so fast. She totally thought I was a CPU. But she's right. You can't even transform.
What?
Oh, not you too, Pluty. You shouldn't crush a poor little girl's dreams like that.
You're not a CPU? Then how did I lose?
Because you're weak.
Maybe because you're weak. Less bark and bite than a doggo.
Oh, you! What is your name?
You didn't catch it? Neptune.
Neptune. I won't forget that name.
Oh, hang on, kid. I think it's rude to adults when you demand a name without giving your own.
Fine. I'll tell you just this once. I am the Seven Sieges Idol and Public Relations Manager. You may call me Abnus.